Cannot fade her. Call her green for the children who have made her. Little green, be a gypsy dancer. He went to California. Hearing that everything's warmer there. Write him a letter, and her eyes are blue. He sends you a poem, and she's lost to you. Little green, be a nonconformer. Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow. Just a little green, like the nights when northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Child with a child pretending. Sending home, so you sign all the papers in the family name. You're sad and you're sorry, but you're not ashamed. Have a happy ending. Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow. Just a little green, like the nights when northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Born with the moon in Cancer. Choose her a name she will answer to. Call her green and the winters cannot fade her. Call her green for the children who have made her. Little green, be a gypsy dancer. Thank you. A short while ago I was in London, and knowing my duties as a songwriter abroad, I was supposed to come back full of all sorts of songs about, being a colonialist or colonial and all. And all sorts of reports on the latest activities of the Queen and everything in my songs. So I did all the usual tourist things and went around Piccadilly Circus in a red double-decker bus with no driver on the top. And finally figured out how to tip a British cabbie without insulting them. It's hard to figure out 10% of their money. It's hard to figure out their money. And I went to Hyde Park and I soaked up all sorts of speeches, black power speeches and white power speeches and flower power speeches and Irish power speeches, Catholic speeches and Protestant speeches, nannies and prams and lorries and wimpies. That's sort of a hamburger. They don't think it's funny, but Americans do. One night I I took all the information that I had compiled on London, all of the atmosphere that I had compiled, and I sat down to write a song, and somebody said, let's play Monopoly, and so we started to play Monopoly, and suddenly I found that I had moved, by drawing a chance card, to Mayfair Place. I was not to pass go or collect my £200, and there I was sitting, and there was a big red hotel on it, and bankrupted me. So Mayfair Place, that's English Boardwalk. It's that little blue one on the corner. Yeah. So I had to sit and wait till the game was over so I could join it again, and while I was sitting and waiting, I remembered all my British culture that I'd been soaking up, and I said, I'll write a song about England. And my friend Marcie, it was her flat that we were playing Monopoly in, and Marcie said to me, where did you live in New York? And I said, 41 West 16th Street. She said, I lived at 37 West 16th Street. And I said, no kidding, when did you live there? And she said, well, I left in April. No, I left in May. June, I left in June. I said, I moved in April. So we were neighbors there for 2 whole months, right smack dab up against each other, and never met until we went to England. This is a song about most girls who've come to New York City. Didn't write about England at all, after all. Marcie in a coat of flowers stops inside a candy store. Reds are sweet and greens are sour, still no letter at her door. So she'll wash her flower curtains, hang them in the wind to dry, dust her tables with his shirt, and wave another day goodbye. Marcie's faucet needs a plumber, Marcie's sorrow needs a man. Red is autumn, green is summer, greens are turning and the sand. All along the ocean beaches, stares up empty at the sky. Marcie buys a bag of peaches, stops a postman passing by. And summer goes, falls to the sidewalk like spring, and brown paper, winter blows up from the river, there's no one to take her to the sea. Marcie dresses warm, it's snowing, takes a yellow cab uptown. Red is stop and green's for going, sees a show and rides back down. Down along the Hudson River, past the shipyards in the cold, still no letters being delivered, still the winter days unfold. Like magazines fading in dusty gray attics, and sailors make a dream back to summer, and hear how he tells her, wait for me. Marcie leaves and doesn't tell us where or why she moved away. Red is angry, green is jealous, that was all she had to say. saw her Sunday, window shopping in the rain. Someone heard she bought a one-way ticket and went west again. Speaking of London, we were somewhere there. While I was over there, I don't need that one. While I was over there, I picked up a little song about London and a little information about London. Apparently, London Bridge is actually falling down. That's not, just a nursery rhyme. It really is falling into rack and ruin. And what they do with their points of historic interest when they're falling into rack and ruin is to rent them out to people, and all they have to do is keep it reasonably clean, the castle or whatever it is that they're renting, and memorize like who sent the silverware and who belonged to the drapes and Louis that and Henry that, and take people through their living rooms on Sunday afternoons. So now London Bridge is truly falling down, and they've put it up for sale. And I got to thinking a whole lot about who should buy it and what would happen if certain people bought it, and certain things would be drastic. But if the Beatles bought it and painted it bright fuchsia, and had the same people who painted their Rolls Royce with flowers all over it, and also their gypsy caravan with the little steps up the back and the two fine matched Clydesdale horses who aren't painted, just the caravan is, to paint the bridge, it might be kind of fun in London. For centuries, walking by it and saying, London Bridge really is falling down, Poor thing, just fell down in shame. My fair lady, Now maybe if someone would encourage it a little bit. London Bridge is falling up. Say the tea leaves in my cup. Guess the cup is cracking up. My fair lady, have to get a Pyrex one. London Bridge is up for sale. Heads put my friend in jail. Spent my bridge money on bail. My fair lady, sure would I like to have bought that bridge. Couldn't let him go to jail. And tea, smiles, that's all the tolls would be. No gut two people would get across at all. My fair lady, on the bridge there stands a car. With peculiar flowers. It's the Beatles, it's not ours. I guess they're looking at the bridge. They buy it. My fair lady, freezers are terrible. They're always melting things, and ice cubes are dripping all over the floor. The vegetables are all rotten. And your friend turns to you in a very British way and she says, "You know, I only paid $2 for this. It smells a bit peculiar, doesn't it? Don't you think?" "Well, we can serve it anyway," and she does. Coming down on London Bridge, mutton rotting in my fridge. Coming down, little electronic music there for your pleasure. Coming down on London Bridge, my fair lady. Thank you so much. Have I ever played you my Coca-Cola commercial? Well, I have an unfinished song that I think is a natural Coca-Cola commercial because this is the day and age of psychedelics. Every newspaper will tell you that. Every magazine will tell you that. And I will tell you that. And this is a psychedelic song that would make a natural Coca-Cola advertisement. Really would, Joy. With few alterations. Down in the garden, under a leaf, she was smoking her keef and she was looking at stardom. Everything's bright as she draws on the pipe and the bowl glows redder. Things look better. Mars is a ruby, Saturn is sapphire, it burns with a blue fire, colors run through me. Loosen my thinking, they're flashing and blinking and always changing, rearranging. Ballerina, move me to your crimson dances. There again a red bandana, bring me down your silver trances. Now, if it was a Coca-Cola commercial, you just have to do a few things to it, and it's natural. Down in the garden, under an oak, he was drinking his Coke and he was looking at stardom. Everything's bright as he draws on the pipe and the bowl glows redder. Things go better with Coca-Cola. Well, that's enough humor for this evening. Michael wakes you up with sweets, he takes you up streets, and the rain comes down. Sidewalk markets locked up tight, and umbrellas bright on a grey background. There's oil on the puddles in taffeta patterns that run down the drain, in colored arrangements that Michael will change with a stick that he found. Michael from mountains, go where we'll go to. takes you to a park. He sings and it's dark when the clouds come by. Yellow slickers up on swings, like puppets on strings, hanging in the sky. They'll splash home to suppers in wallpapered kitchens. Their mothers will scold, but Michael will hold you to keep away cold till the sidewalks are dry. Michael from mountains, go where you will go to. Know that I will know you. Someday I may know you very well. Michael leads you up the stairs. He needs you to care, and you know you do. Cats come crying to the key, and there you will be in a tower or two. There's rain in the window, there's sun in the painting that smiles in the wall. You want to know all, but his mountains have called, so you never do. Michael from mountains, go where you will go to. Know that I will know you. Someday I may know you very well. Someday I will know you very well. Can you get me a glass of water, love? This is a song that I intended to be in swinging gospel 6/8 time. But to the best of my knowledge, I'm doing it in rather lumpy 3/4. Here it comes. I can see it coming like a vision. Silver drums, rhythms that he hums, walls and dolls that come when he calls. Plans for one, he keeps in a coffin. What can I offer? I don't know. Can I bring him love words to sing him like some foolish magic? I'll be gone, and words in a song won't even last till sunrise. Go tell the drummer man the time glass is out of sand. Ask him to understand and wait for me, and wait for me. Streets and parks, waltzes in the dark, lovers now, when time will allow an afternoon, the kind to be leaving. Why am I leaving? I don't know. Distant places, just empty spaces, till we are together. What can I bring? Time leaves me nothing. I wonder will it ever
soon I'll be in another world, the land of without him. What's it about, this other world? Go tell the drummer man the time glass is out of sight. Ask him to understand and wait for me, and wait for me, and wait for me, and wait for me.
Someday This is a love song that actually was intended for a man to sing to a woman. I wrote it that way. And then I decided I like to sing it anyway. It goes like this.
Your hair all soft and loose like snowing. Winter girl, December child, don't run away. Winter lady walking sadly, does your lover treat you badly? Do you dream or wish on stars to hear him say, sky, you know we've been two in a kiss upon a day before a spring. Winter lady, cry those crystal tears. He won't know what he's missed till love's too late. You've changed your mind and it's my turn to sing. Oh, winter lady, I won't hurt you, I won't cheat you, I won't desert you. Winter lady, you need lovin', I need lovin' too, I need lovin' you. Somewhere in some kind of rock and roll magazine, True Confessions of Bob Dylan, and I discovered a very interesting thing as he confessed from about 5 pages. One of the things that he confessed to was a song of his called Hard Rain, which was recorded by a lot of people and made him a lot of little royalty pennies. Was a song that he composed from leftover lines from about a dozen songs that he never finished, and he just sort of took all these leftover lines and threw them all together into one big song. So I kind of dug through my songwriting portfolio and found out that I had about 12 songs lying around that probably would never get finished, and I thought that would be a good way to use them up, just to sort of pull out all the best lines and weld them all together, and maybe it would be recorded by lots of people and bring in lots of those little royalty pennies. Well, as it turned out, the song hasn't been recorded by anyone. As a matter of fact, I had a lot of trouble with some of the lines, and I had to build them around a rock and roll rhythm. That's what you do to save a rotten lyric. And to give you an idea of how some of the things that I borrowed from unfinished songs evolved, there was one song that I started that was about a gambler, and it was called the Gambler Song, and it went, in a day or two, I'll be laying you odds. Well, my manager and my mother said that I shouldn't finish that song. So I still had that line just kind of lying around and not doing anything. And so that's one that I used. And I incorporated them all around a very basic kind of rock and roll-y plot. It's a story of a fellow named Mr. Blue who had a girlfriend who he treated very badly, and so eventually she left him and it served him right. That's the plot. It goes like this. What's the story, Mr. Blue? Did she pull a rug from under you? Did she chop your dreams up 2 by 2 and kick them out the door? I could sympathize
promise you, son, but pity words stick to my tongue, and sorry words have all been sung so many times before. Oh, Mr. Blue, you blew your chances long ago. Oh, Mr. Blue, you're through, but acting like you didn't know. This is my favorite verse coming up now. Hang on one more day or two, then I promise I'll be laying you. Odds that she's found someone new, why you stand around and rust? She don't need no part-time man with no part-time answer. Understand she don't want an hour's fall of sand for a lifetime full of dust. Oh, Mr. Blue, you blew your chances long ago. Oh, Mr. Blue, you're through, but acting like you didn't know. This is my second favorite verse. It's full of all sorts of profound things. Mr. Blue, you missed the shot, didn't turn out quite the way you thought it would, I'll bet, 'cause you got caught out playing Donald Juan. She's got polish, she's got class, and someday when on the street you pass her house, you'll wonder why the grass looks greener on the lawn. Greener pastures. Oh, Mr. Blue, you blew your chances long ago. Oh, Mr. Blue, you're through, quit acting like it isn't so. Now comes the best part of all, and I didn't even write it, I borrowed it from an old Platters record, an old Platters platter. It goes like this. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dye, Scooby-Doo. Always worked for me. Well, that's kind of a silly song, and this one's a little more serious. It's currently on the country hit parade, although I don't think it really is a country song, if you can classify songs. And as a matter of fact, it's number 13 with a bullet. That means it's moving up rapidly. It's by a fellow named George Hamilton IV. The song is by me, but he does it with Chet Atkins and the whole Nashville chorus and a Carter family type and all sorts of people and a recitation and electric rock and roll mandolin. But originally the song went like this. Didn't go like that at all. Not like this. Perched on the town, it hovered in a frozen sky, then gobbled summer down. When the sun turns straighter cold and all the trees stand shivering in a naked row, I get the urge for going, but I never seem to go. I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down and winter's closing in. I had a man in summertime with summer-colored skin, and not another girl in town my darling's heart could win. But when the leaves fell trembling down and bully the urge for going, and they've got the wings to go. They get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down and winter's closing in. So I apply the fire with kindling, pull blankets to my chin. I lock the vagrant winter out and bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have her stay for just another month or so. But she's got the urge for going, so I guess she'll have to go. She gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down and winter's closing in. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down.
I met you on a Midway at a fair last year, and you stood out like a ruby in a black man's ear. You were playing on the horses, you were playing on the guitar strings, you were playing like a devil wearing wings. Wearing wings, you looked so grand. Wearing wings, do you tape them to your shoulders just to sing? Can you fly? Can you fly like an eagle do when you're hunting from the sky? I followed with the sideshows to another town, and I found you in a trailer on the camping grounds. You were betting on some lover, you were shaking up the dice, and I thought I saw you cheating once or twice. Once or twice I heard you bid, once or twice. Were you wondering, was the gamble worth the price? Pack it in, I heard you did. Pack it in. Was it hard to fold the hand you knew could win? So lately you've been hiding, it was somewhere in the news. And I'm still at the races with my ticket stubs and blues. And a voice calls out the numbers, and it sometimes mentions mine. And I feel like I've been working overtime. Over time, I've lost my fire. Over time, always playing one more hand for one more dime. Slowing down, I'm getting tired. Slowing down, and I envy you the valley that you found. 'Cause I'm midway down the Midway, slowing down. There's a man who's been out sailing in a decade full of dreams, and he takes her to a schooner and he treats her like a queen, bearing beads from California with their amber stones and green. He has called her from the harbor, he has kissed her with his freedom. He has heard her off to starboard in the breaking and the breathing of the water weeds, and she's so busy being free. There's a man who's climbed a mountain and he's calling out her name, and he hopes her heart can hear. 3,000 miles he calls again. He can think her there beside him, he can miss her just the same. He has missed her in the forest while he showed her all the flowers, and the branches sang the chorus as he climbed the scaly towers of a forest tree, while she was somewhere being free. There's a man who sent a letter and he's waiting for reply. He has asked her of her travels since the day they said goodbye. He writes, wish you were beside me, we can make it if we try. He has seen her at the office with her name on all his papers, through the sharing of the profits. He will find it hard to shake her from his memory, and she's so busy being free. There's a lady in the city and she thinks she loves them all. There's the one who's thinking of her, there's the one who sometimes calls, there's the one who writes her letters with his facts and figures scrawled. She has brought them to her senses. They have laughed inside her laughter. Now she rallies her defenses, for she fears that one will ask her for eternity, and she's so busy being free. There's a man who sends her medals, he is bleeding from the war. There's a jouster and a jester and a man who owns a store. There's a drummer and a dreamer, and you know there may be more. She will love them when she sees them. They will lose her if they follow, and she only means to please them. And her heart is full and hollow like a cactus tree, while she's so busy being free. Like a cactus tree, being free. Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I heard was a song outside my window, and the traffic wrote the words. It came ringing up like Christmas bells and wrapping up like pipes and drums. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day and we'll wear it till the night comes. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I saw was the sun through yellow curtains and a rainbow on my wall. Blue, red, green, and gold to welcome you, crimson crystal beads to beckon. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day, there's a sun show every second. Now the curtains open on a portrait of today, and the streets are paved with passers-by, and pigeons fly and papers lie waiting to blow away. Woke up, it was a Chelsea morning, and the first thing that I knew, there was milk and toast and honey and a bowl of oranges too. And the sun poured in like butterscotch and stuck to all my senses. Oh, won't you stay? We'll put on the day and we'll talk in present tenses. When the curtain closes and the rainbow runs away, I will bring you incense owls by night, by candlelight, by jewel light, if only you will stay. Pretty baby, won't you wake up? It's a Chelsea morning. Here's a song that has two names, and they're both right. Clouds on both sides. flows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Hang on, I'll do... Which one am I closest to in tunings? Let me see. Highest. Tunings just don't like this damp weather much. Here's a little medley that I threw together. Circle Game and a song called Little Green.
Yesterday a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. Sing it with me. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like, when you're older, must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet too slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur, coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty, before the last revolving year is through. Born with the moon in Cancer, choose her a name she will answer to. Call her green and the winters will not fade her. Call her green for the children who have made her little green. Be a gypsy dancer. He went to California, hearing that everything's warmer there. So you write him a letter, say her eyes are blue. He sends you a poem and she's lost to you, little green. He's a nonconformer, just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow, just a little green, like the nights when northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes, oh, there'll be sorrow. Child with a child pretending, weary of lies you are sending home, so you sign all the papers in the family name. You're sad and you're sorry, but you're not ashamed, little green. Have a happy ending, just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow, just a little green, like the nights when northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel,